They told you that the future would be bright screens and endless options. What they didn't say was that you'd be the one on display, chained not by iron, but by attention. Look around. We've mistaken living for watching ourselves live. Hours vanish into that glow. Phones, laptops, televisions. 3 screens forming one cave. The irony is that we call it connection, but what it really does is screen us from reality. Time itself, once something wild, unpredictable, ours has been totally regimented and standardized. Minutes are diced into schedules. Hours are synchronized so that you march in lockstep with millions of strangers, billions of strangers. You don't even own your days. You rent them out. And when you do get free time, you spend it scrolling, curating, recording, trying to prove you exist by producing evidence of existence. I'm doing it right now. A sunset isn't beautiful anymore until it's captioned. A kiss isn't intimate until it's uploaded. You don't attend your own life. You outsource it to your devices. And this isn't progress. This is captivity wrapped in convenience. It's efficiency turned into anesthesia. And what are you being anesthetized from? What is being numbed? Well, the experience of reality. When you're in that moment, when you are with your friends, when you're with your family, when you're with somebody and you're experiencing it through the screen, you're not even getting neurologically, you're not even getting psychologically the same feedback. So you're having distinctly different experiences. You're not reading their facial cues at the same speed that you would if you were just looking directly at them. There's so many consequences to this disconnection that we have, to our alienation from reality. If you're not living in a moment, you're not living. If your heartbeat is only something that you're monitoring at the end of the day, not something you can actually feel once in a while because you're living, experiencing real, full life, that Apple Health monitor isn't telling you anything except that you're still alive, that you've survived, not anything about whether or not you're actually living. Take concerts these days, thousands of people, music roaring, bodies pressed together, and yet half of the crowd is staring into their phones. Not at the stage, they're not looking at the performers, but they're looking at their own shaky videos of the stage. They didn't come to experience it, they came to film themselves experiencing it and then hand the memory over to algorithms that will forget it faster than they will. Once you lived a moment, and it lived in you. Now you record it and it belongs to someone else. Here's your test. How do you apply any of the wisdom from this? Well, the next time you feel the reflex to document, don't. No photos, no posts, no proof. Just stand there raw and unmediated. Notice the itch, the anxiety, the emptiness. That's not freedom calling, that is withdrawal symptoms. And that itch, that's the leash tightening. The rule to remember here is screens don't just steal your time, they steal your reality and they sell it back to you as simulation. You know, most people can't bear silence, they can't bear presence, they can't bear unfiltered reality, but that's where life is waiting. Not in the archive, not in the feed, not on the screen. The tragedy of our age is simple. People would rather film themselves living than dare to actually live. That